What's going on, everyone? This is Wizard of Oz bringing you another Madden 20 video. So yes, I am wearing the same shirt that I wore in the previous video, but I have a hat on this time, so completely different outfit. You can't judge me for wearing a different outfit. I'm recording it literally 5 minutes after I finished the last video, so whatever. I don't care. So Team of the Year is out. I wanted to go over another coin making method like what I did last week for Team of the Year. There are some really good methods that you can use to take advantage right now and either get players that you want for much cheaper or just make coins in general and then buy the players you want. So it's a similar method to what I went over last week. It utilizes get a player packs and the exchange sets. But right now they're a little broken because the prices in the auction house are just skyrocketing right now for these Team of the Year guys. And I won't say like that forever, so make sure you take advantage of it while you can. Let me show you what I'm talking about these prices. I mentioned this in my last video. I did a pack opening for Team of the Year. Go check that out if you missed it. But basically, right now, don't go and buy Team of the Year players. Depending on when you're watching this, they are at an incredibly high cost right now, much higher than what they will be going for in a few days. So hold off. So 340,000, that's absolutely insane. A punter for 340,000, come on, who wants a punter for 340,000? Right end, this is the most expensive card in the game, I believe, right now. No, it's not him. It is, y'all know who I'm talking about. It is Aaron Donald, of course, going for almost 700,000. That's ridiculous. Don't buy it right now. Do y'all remember when Lamar Jackson came out in the Series Redux? He was selling for like $1.5 million. If you bought, that was a mistake. Just wait. Just let the market die down. Let everybody calm down. Dump their cards and everything. The market looks. Someone just bought that card. Please don't do that. I really want this Aaron Donald. I really do. I'm going to hold off a day or two. I could buy him right now. I really could, but I'm not going to because I'm not made of money. Just hold off for a day or two. So the coin making method, at worst, you're going to be making about 30,000 to 40,000 coins off of this one. And my last one, I think you were going to average around 40, but you could make a lot more off of this one if you have some good luck in these packs. So like I said, it's very simple. It utilizes the same strategy as before. Opening get a player packs, 500 coins. You just rip packs. So what do you do with your get a player? If you missed my previous video, I'm going to go over the really quick here. You open the get a player packs and you get mostly low silvers, high silvers, low gold, some high golds. Occasionally you'll get an elite. What you want to go do is, well, the end goal here, before I show that, you go to Zero Chill here, and in Zero Chill there's the Gingerbread Man collectible. So to get one Gingerbread Man, you need an 80 to an 82 overall card. You want to get 2 82s and get you a Gingerbread Man. Now, the reason you want Gingerbread Men is because if you take 6 Gingerbread Men, you get a Ted Hendricks. He's 93. Now he's nat. You can't sell him, okay? So, but we don't need to sell him for this. So it's 6 Gingerbread Men, 12 80 overall players gets you a 93 overall nat. Also, this is going to be relevant here. Adrian Peterson, you only need 3 of them, and he's a 91 overall halfback. So keep that in mind. That's 6 80 overall players to get you a 91 nat player, and 12 80 overall players to get you a 93 overall nat player. And before we go through the exchange sets, let's go to the Team of the Year sets here, which if you didn't know, here's your Team of the Year token. You probably know by now. Go trade that in, get you a good card. These 2 sets right here, offense and defense, you can do specialist if that's what you want, but I'm going to not do specialist. I'm going to do defense or offense. So for this set, if you exchange 187 to 88, 189 to 90, 291 to 92s, and 193 to 94 overall player, you get a random Team of the Year defensive player. Same for the offense. It's the exact same amount of things. And just to open it up here, you get a random player. So you can get anyone that's either they're 95 to 97. Obviously, the higher you get, the better. That's how you make the bigger profit. 95s, though, even if you get the lowest, you're going to be profitable. At least the way that the market is right now. So those are the cards you need. How are you going to get those cards? The way that you get those cards is by not leaving the sets like I just did. You're going to go over to the exchange sets here, right? So you've been opening get a player packs. Low silver, high silver, low gold, high gold, a couple of elites. Now, when you get these low silvers, very simple. If you don't know them, these exchange sets here, you go and put any 62 to 65s, 2 of those in there, you get a 66 69. So then you go and trade those 66 to 69s. 3 of those in, you get a 70 to a 74 gold. 370 to 74s, you get a 75 to 79. So at this point, stop, because the next exchange set is 6 gold players from 75 to 79, and you get an 82 and 82. Don't put them in there. If you watched my previous video, you know that. I'm going back over it for anyone who might have missed it here. Go to, if you missed that here, the archive section and MUT Heroes. Now, the reason you're going here is there's an exchange set. You can put 5 75 to 79 players and you get an 82 and 81. The reason the other exchange set takes 6 is because it's an 82 and 82. You have a chance to get an 82. You don't need an 82 for this set. You only need an 80. Whether you get an 80 or an 81, it's irrelevant. That's all you need. So once you step your way up by trading cards in, putting them in the set, stepping your way up to the 75 to 79s, go and take 5 of them, put them in the set here, and you get you an 80 to an 81, right? So then you go and take those 80 to 81s back over here to the Zero Chill, and you will put them in this Gingerbread Man collectible set, okay? So you put 2 of them in here, you get 1 Gingerbread Man. Do that, you get 12 80 overall players will get you 6 Gingerbread Men, and you will get a 93 Nat player. And that is the cheapest way to get a 93 by far. Go and do it again, get 6 80 overall players. Actually, you'll need 12 because you need 2 91 players for this. So do 12 again, which gets you in 2 Adrian Petersons. Now, what you're going to be doing at that point is taking those 3 Nat players. So at this point, you have a Nat Ted Hendricks and 2 Nat Adrian Petersons, right? And you can take them and put them into this set. So for this set, again, you need 1 93 to 94, slap the Ted Hendricks in there, 2 91 and 92s, slap the 2 Adrian Petersons in there, and the 89 to 90, 87 to 88. Now you can continue to get a player for this and step your way up using the exchange sets. That's fine. If you get lucky, you might pull an 86, 87. You might even pull an 89 somewhere, and that's great. Or you can just go straight to the market. As of right now, 89s are selling for about 65K, 87s are selling for about 30K. That will fluctuate, of course. That could be completely different by the time this video comes out, but roughly that's what you're going to be spending for those guys. Somewhere around in there. It might fluctuate by 10,000, but that's what you're looking at for those 2s. So for this whole set, on my last video, I went and ripped a ton of Get a Player packs, and I averaged 90,000 coins spent on Get a Player packs to complete 1 Ted Hendricks, which means 6 Gingerbread Men, which means 12 80 overall players. So I averaged 90,000. I did it like 4 times, and I averaged 90,000 coins. So let's assume it costs you let's just round it up, okay? We'll assume it costs you 100,000. Let's say you have some really bad, and honestly, I had really bad pack luck when I was doing it. I hardly pulled any elites. They were almost all garbage, which is pretty typical. But I opened a ton of packs. So let's assume it costs you 100,000 to get 10 Hendricks. And then for the Adrian Peterson, they're 3 Gingerbread Men each, which is 6. So let's just assume 100,000 for those 2, because you need the same amount of Gingerbread Men as for Ted Hendricks. And then let's assume, what did I say? You spend 65,000 and 30,000. Let's just assume that's 100,000 as well. And then for the 89 to 90s, what did I say? You spend 65 and 30,000 on average for these 2. Let's just round that up as well, make that 100,000. So we're looking at 100,000 for the 93. This is all rounded up, mind you. These are assuming you have terrible pack luck. 100,000 for the 93 and 94, 100,000 for both 91s, and then 100,000 for these 2 combined. Okay, so you go and put them in, you get a random player. Ideally, you get Aaron Donald, you sell him for $1 billion, and then you can pay off your mortgage and you're good to go. But no, really, you want Aaron Donald, either put him on your squad or sell him, whatever you want to do. He's going to be, I'm putting him on my squad if I get him. But very, very good player, that's what you want. But let's assume you get a 95. And you can do this obviously on either offense or defense. You can also apply it to specialists. I'm not going to do specialists, they're cheaper. I'm going to do this for money-making purposes. But let's just assume you pull a 95. You get on. It's unfortunate. You get the 95, still a good player. Maybe it's one that you want on your team, but you just want to sell. Let's just assume you want to sell this player. So let's go to the auction house here, and we will go to the program like what we were looking at before. And remember that we spent 300,000 in this scenario to complete one of these sets. Let's do defense first. All defense. So the cheapest right now that defensive players are going for, and it is 10 o'clock Eastern time, still a lot of people active on the market. The absolute cheapest is, and these are actually specialists, so let's go to the actual cheapest defensive player that I can find, 96 Casey Hayward Jr. He is selling for 430,000. Okay, that's roughly what, 390,000 if you get that card and sell it, okay? So if you get that card and sell it, and you only spent 300,000 on that set, that is a 90,000 coin profit. Massive, massive profit. All right. So going through all the defensive players here, of course, the farther down you get, you want to get some of the more popular players. Ideally, you get down to Aaron Donald and you can charge whatever you want. Now let's look at offensive. And if you thought I was skipping some of the front ones there, as you can see, the beginning ones are all specialists. That's why I don't recommend doing the specialists. They are cheaper. Now they would still be profitable, because assuming you spent 300,000, sell for 350, that's still 15,000 profit. It's just not as good as what you could do for the offensive or defensive. But maybe you really want a specialist player or whatever, that's cool. But again, offense, the cheapest one right here is Nick Chubb, selling for 430,000. Pretty much the same 90,000 coin profit. Go do this method. This is an insane method. That you should be doing similar things at the beginning of a lot of promos. And I'll try and release a coin making method as soon as possible at the beginning of these new promos, so that y'all can jump on it when the market's kind of going crazy, because you will make a lot of money. People buy everything, it's nuts, and it lasts a couple of days when a promo drops, because people are just so frantic to get these new cards. And as you can see, you can make a ton of money off of people really wanting the cards. Now maybe you're one of the people that wants the cards. That's totally fine. But why don't you go and grow your coin stack a little bit first, and then go and buy it with the surplus that you made from these coin methods? There's no reason not to, other than maybe you just don't have the time, or you just don't care. That's cool. If you want to do that, I'm just telling you, this is a great method. But I'm going to be using this method a lot. I'm going to be growing my coin stack. I've got coins to spare right now. I've got almost 1 million. So this is a really good method right now to take advantage of the Team of the Year promo. Maybe you missed out on that auctionable pack and whatever, but you can still take advantage of all the crazy people during these promos. Really make some good money off of it. So definitely try and do that if you can. Let me know down in the comments below if you're having any trouble with it. If you have questions, definitely comment. I will answer as soon as possible. Also, let me know down below if you have success with it, how much profit you've made off of it, best cards that you've added to your squad from it, anything like that. Maybe you don't even want a card. Maybe you just want a card. Like I said, you can totally use it for that. That's going to do it for this video. Make sure you subscribe, hit that bell icon below, leave a like down below if you enjoyed the video as well too. I would appreciate that. Really helps the channel grow. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.